What's good, YouTube? Israel coming through another video for y'all. So look, you gotta face your fears and you gotta be brave. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who have these fears that they're scared to start on things that they feel very passionate about. If it's something that you really want to do, but you have a fear of starting or you have a fear of failure, I'm telling you to start now. Because once you actually start, you're going to realize that there's a whole nother level to the grind. There's a whole nother level to the process that you have to take, that you have to go through, that you're prolonging because you're scared to start for whatever reason. I don't know what your reason is to why you don't want to start your business, why you don't want to start going to the gym, why you don't want to start taking your craft, taking your passion seriously. But all I can tell you is this: you're prolonging your results. You're prolonging yourself from being the greatest version of yourself and becoming the best at whatever it is that you do. The more you wait, the more time is wasted between you and you getting your final destination, you reaching your potential. So I'm telling you to start right now and be brave. You know what I'm saying? And think about it like this. I'm not trying to belittle you of what your fears are, because everybody has fears. I've had fears in my life, and I'm going to go into that a little later. But whatever fears that you got in your life right now, they're not as big as it seems. Your fear might be posting on social media. Your fear might be starting your own business. Whatever your fear is, it's not as big as it seems, because it's people right now who are in war. It's people right now who are in battles right now where they're in life or death scenarios. And I guarantee you, your fear probably isn't life or death. So it's not as big as it seems. You know what I'm saying? You're going through something, it's a challenge, but it's not as big as you're making it out to be. So be brave and face your fears. You know what I'm saying? And start today. And I'm going to go into what my fears were when I first started. So my fear was, I didn't want to post on YouTube. I didn't want to post on social media because I didn't know how people were going to perceive me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the next person was going to think about the stuff that I'm going to put out here on my YouTube channel or on my social media. I didn't know what they were going to think of it. But I had to get over that. I had to overcome it, because I realized, bro, like, the more I'm waiting, the more I don't start, the more I'm not doing with the things I want to do in my life. The things that I want to do in my life, the more that I procrastinate, the more that I don't start putting the pedal to the metal and start working on my craft, start working on the things that I know I truly want to do, the more I'm unhappy, because I don't have that freedom. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing the things that you truly want to do in this world, you're not living for yourself. You're not living in your truth. And the more you don't live in your truth, the more you're gonna feel like your life is being built on a lie. Especially in your younger years, when you building your foundation, when you really figuring out what it is that you want to do in this life, you can't build your life on a lie, which is you not doing the things that you really want to do. So if it's something that you really feel passionate about, if it's something that you really want to do, you got to face your fears. You got to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? You got to put it in the front of your mind, because that's another issue. You know what I'm saying? Before the fears, it's the fact that you're scared to acknowledge your fears. A lot of y'all may have fears, but you're scared to really just tell yourself, admit to the fact that, okay, I'm not doing this because I'm scared of what's going to happen once I do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the problem isn't the actual fear itself. It's the fact that you're scared to face the fear. You're scared to really look your fear head on and be like, okay, I'm going to overcome you. It's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to overcome you, because you're not going to get in between me and my goals. You're not going to get between me and my destination. And you have to bring your fears from the back of your mind to the front of your mind. Instead of having your fears in the dark, you got to bring your fears to the light. And once you overcome it, you're going to realize it's not as bad as it seems. The fear that I always had, it's not as bad as it seems. When I started first posting on social media, the fears I had about how other people would perceive me, I got more uplifting comments than anything. I got more love than hate. So you got to understand, the fear is just in your head. The fear is just in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to conquer your mind. That's why the first thing I always talk about, one of the most important things to becoming your best version of yourself and getting the things that you want out of life, is controlling your mind. Because once you control your mind, you control your fears. You control your reality. Because if you control your mind, you won't let any negative thoughts get in the way between you chasing your dream, you achieving your purpose. And once you understand that, you're going to start on everything that you want to start on. Anything that you feel like doing, you're going to do it with no hesitation, because you understand that anything that gets in the way, I'm going to overcome it, because nothing is stronger than the pursuit of me chasing my goals. No negative thoughts, No negative energy can get in between me and my purpose. And that's the mindset that you got to have. You got to have that mindset when it comes to the things that you're very passionate about. Because if you're passionate about something and you're not taking the steps to get there, you're wasting your time. You're letting time pass you by. And the more time you waste, the more you're going to feel like you're living your life based on a lie. You're not going to be at peace. You're not going to be happy because you're not doing the things that you love. So start today. Start your businesses. You know what I'm saying? Start whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to become an influencer, pick up that camera and start recording. It don't got to be the best camera. You can start off your phone. That's what I did. You want to be an athlete, start taking, you know what I'm saying, training. Start training towards what it is that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a guitar player, start picking up that guitar and really posting it on social media. Get your name out there. Do what you got to do. You know what you got to do, so start doing it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? It's people out there who need you right now. It's people right now that are waiting for you to influence them in a positive direction so they can do things in their life as well. Do you understand that that's how powerful you are? You have the power to influence people around you, not only around you, but across the globe. That's how impactful you are. But you can't impact those people. You can't bring their life in a positive direction if you can't help yourself, if you can't overcome your fears, if you can't face your challenges. So you must start within. You must start with yourself. Face your fears, overcome your challenges, and become the person that you want to be and conquer your mind, conquer your life. Take back control of your life. Take your life in an upward spiral in a positive direction and stop letting the negative thoughts and the negative energy around you win. Because the more you procrastinate, the more you wait, the more time you feel scared of whatever it is that is stopping you from starting the road to success, the road to greatness. Stop letting it beat you. Start taking control of your life and start being the person that you always wanted to be. Start doing the things that you always wanted to do. On that grind, on that journey, you're going to have a sense of fulfillment because you know you're on the right track. You know you're doing the things that you always wanted to do. You know you're walking in your purpose. You know what I'm saying? And once you have that feeling, once you're on the right track, you're going to create that momentum. And then the real grind starts. Once you started posting on social media, once you started your business, that's when the real grind starts. That's when the real process starts. And then all you have to do is be patient. And the things that you always wanted will be in your reality. But all you got to do is conquer your mind. You got to start with your mind. You got to build your level of self-esteem up. You got to have confidence. The only way you build that confidence is if you have repetition. You can't build confidence. You can't build a high self-esteem if you don't have the repetition to back you up. So you want to be the greatest YouTuber. You want to be a CEO of your own business. But what reps have you been putting in? Have you been putting in any reps? Have you been doing something consistently every single day? And if the answer is no, you got to start. You must start. Or you're going to let time pass you by. Once again, another year going to go by just like that. But if y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe, and y'all go follow my Instagram. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.